Who's fascinated about giants? Well, count me in. Giants are as interesting as any other creature, right? Their looks, their size, their strength, and even their origin also fascinating. In this video, you are going to get a list of many popular giants, different races, kinds, and also learn about those you have never heard before. So sit tight and enjoy this big list. Firstly, let me give you a list of the giants in different folklores. Daitya. Daitya from Hindu folklore describes a member of a clan or race of giants who were the half-brothers of the Devas and who fought against them because they were jealous of them. Div. From Persian folklore, they are described as monstrous creatures having a body like that of a human, only of gigantic size, with two horns upon their heads and teeth like the tusks of a boar. Fomorians. The Fomorians are a race of supernatural giants in Irish mythology. In some accounts, the Fomorians are described as one of the earliest races to have invaded and settled in Ireland. Gigantes. These children of Gaia were a legendary population of giants in Greek mythology and were a race of great strength and aggression. Jotun. In Scandinavian mythology, the Jotun, also known as the Jotnar, were a race of giants who were often in conflict with the gods but are also allies to the gods in many ways. Kapre. In Philippine folklore, the kapre is a creature that could be characterized as a tree giant. Kapre befriends a human, especially because of love. The kapre will consistently follow its love interest throughout life. Oni. The Oni tribe are a race of giants from Japanese folklore that have demonic features and are generally larger than normal giants. Daida Rabochi. The Daida Rabochi originated in Japanese mythology. They were giant priests the size of mountains who shaped the waterways, mountains and valleys. In the movie Princess Mononoke, the Nightwalker was a Daida Rabochi. Now we move on to the next category. Fairy tales are magical, so let us take a look at some of the giants from this category. In the English fairy tale, Jack and the Beanstalk, a boy climbed up a giant beanstalk, stole treasures and slew a giant that followed him by chopping down the beanstalk. In the Arthurian fairy tale, Jack and the Giant Killer, the farmer's son Jack kills several giants who have been eating their livestock by trickery. In the German fairy tale, the valiant little tailor, a tailor outwits several giants into believing he is more powerful than the giants, eventually killing two of them. In The Black Thief and the Knight of the Glen, the thief recounts a tale of how he faced a giant and an old retainer tells how it was true, because she was the woman in it. In The Brown Bear of the Green Glen, John runs into three giants who want to crush him or fight him. However, all of them decide to help John when he reveals he was sent by the titular bear. In The Brothers Grimm, the Drummer, a variant of the Swan Maiden folktale, the giants inhabiting the wood surrounding the glass mountain are man-eaters, but fortunately they are not too bright. In Serevich Petre and the Wizard, they run fairies, are terrifying in appearance and demand your hand or your foot or your head as told. In Prince Ivan the Witch Baby and the Little Sister of the Sun, as running away from her murderous sister, Prince Ivan runs into Vertodub the tree extractor and Vertogor the mountain leveler, two Russian folklore giants known in Germany as Baumdreher and Steinzereber respectively. He asks each of them for asylum, but both giants kindly reply they cannot take care of him, sadly because they will die soon as their current forest uprooting and mountain leveling tasks are done. In Franz Xaver von Schönwert's King Goldenlocks, the titular character is helped carry his goals out by a peaceful king giant whom he broke free from his imprisonment. Okay, Now everyone knows that we cannot make a list of giants without including those from Dungeons and Dragons. So let us see what we have. Cloud giants. With hair silvery white or brass and eyes of iridescent blue, they spread to the winds, encompassing vast areas of the world. They also have magical abilities and they focus on treasure and its accumulation. Fire giants. A fire giant has been taught to embrace the legacy of war since birth. They have a fearsome reputation as soldiers and conquerors and has the ability to burn, plunder and destroy. Frost giants. They resemble a huge blue humanoid Viking with white hair and carry weapons wrought from iron or ice. They live in caverns or castles in cold, mountainous environments. Hill giants. Hill giants are short in comparison to other giants and live with no remorse, taking whatever they want from anyone smaller than them, and they live in small communities in rolling hills. Stone giants. They are usually depicted with granite grey skin, gaunt features and black sunken eyes and like to live in secluded caves or mountains and are also skilled rock throwers. Storm giants. The largest and most powerful of all giants are the storm giants. Their vision is adapted to underwater conditions where they can see equally as well as they do in the air. Fog giants. These are the cousins of the cloud giants and are one of the largest breeds with heavily muscled frames and usually wore no armor. Etin. These are the two-headed monstrous giants. Their two heads are capable of separate thoughts and so they usually have different opinions and tend to argue a lot and bully each other, which causes the general lack of intelligence. Mountain giants. They are considered to be the cousins of the hill giants. They are the brutish giants which highly resemble the hill giants but are definitely bigger than them but slightly smaller and roughly as strong as the fire giants. Titans. They are a race of the most powerful giant deities. In the social order of giants, they are ranked highest on the ordning above all other giants and giant kin. Troll. One of the most iconic monsters in Dungeons and Dragons, trolls are technically classified as giants. These large, green-skinned creatures are best known for their regenerative properties, which allow them to regain hit points every single turn if they aren't struck by fire or acid damage. Ogre, a classic D&D monster. Ogres are perfect backup monsters for more powerful evil creatures. They are strong, tough, and hit like a truck, making them perfect adversaries at all levels. Now it's time to look at the different races of giants. Cyclops. This is a race of one-eyed giants. They are very strong and are considered to be ugly by most people. In most cases, Cyclops are abandoned by their parents when they are born in order to learn how to fight for themselves, with the exception of ancient Cyclops like Polyphemus. Giganes. Giganes is the Greek name for the Earthborn. These giants have 6 arms each and wear nothing but canvas loincloths. They have superhuman strength and can generate large and surprisingly sharp rocks in their hands. Hecatonkars, also known as the 100-handed ones, are a race of humanoid beings, each with 100 arms and 50 heads. They were one of 3 sets of children born to Gaia and Oranos, the others being the Titans and the elder Cyclops. Hyperborean, meaning beyond the Boreas, these are giants from the north. They are usually peaceful, according to Thalia Grace, and as seen during the events occurring during the Son of Neptune, but appear as enemies in the last Olympian. Lystragonian. They are a race of monstrous man-eater giants from far north. They are said to be tall giants with heavily tattooed arms. They have yellow pointed teeth and under their clothing is leather armor and they carry iron clubs. So, for sticking with us this long, as a bonus, here are some other giants. Argus, creation of Hera. Argus is a 100-eyed giant who acts as a security guard who serves to the Olympians. Antaeus. This is a half-giant who is the son of Gaia and Poseidon. Cacus, son of Hephaestus. Geryon, grandson of Medusa and Poseidon. Procrustes, son of Poseidon. Talos, creation of Hephaestus. Typhon, son of Gaia and Tartarus. Charybdis, daughter of Gaia and Poseidon. She was turned into a monster by Zeus. Now let me name some of the iconic movie giants. BFG from the BFG. The Iron Giant from the Iron Giant. The Giant from Time Bandits 1981. Lurch, The Addams Family 1991. Carl, The Misunderstood Giant, Big Fish 2005. Lemuel Gulliver from Gulliver's Travels 2010. General Fallon from Jack the Giant Slayer 2013. Baby Adam from Honey, I Blew Up the Kid 1992. Nancy Archer from Attack of the 50-Foot Woman 1958. The Princess Bride 1987. Well guys, this is what we have for you in this video. This list still has many giants missing out, but if you enjoyed this video, do give it a thumbs up and we will be back with a second part. Thanks for watching and please continue to support us by liking our videos and subscribing to our channel. See you soon.